Hey, assalamualaikum everyone. Welcome back to the Shib update today. So, Adam Coins talk about Shib. Adam Coins, you're the zero killer. Please talk about Shib, and we are going to talk about Shib, of course. So, Shib has been on a vacation, on a long holidays. The last time we saw Shib trending was at 4,562. Now it's at 2359, which is a drop down to 47%. And at this point of time, everyone is thinking that what is happening with Shib. Now, of course, it's not just Shib, but every single coin out there has been on holidays. But hands down to Pepe, which has probably been the best coin out of every other single coin which I've seen. And especially it has been better than any other meme coin that I've actually watched out there. So Pepe was pretty good. Bonk is actually trying to follow up. And so what about Shib and what about Dogecoin? Because Doge and Shib are really related to one another, and they have some very same movement. One thing is on the weekly, of course, I do believe weekly is a good time frame, and it is a supernatural time frame right now. And you can see that we still are above the EMAs. We're closing above the EMAs. At least we're trying to get above the 10 EMA and stay above the 10 and the 20, which is a very good thing. Now, the thing is that the 20 we slowly try to scroll up and up and up and up, and eventually the 10 as well. And then from here, we might see a break and start to get going all the way back up to the moon, hopefully. I'm trying to really get to see what we have nowadays. And I'm going to actually also check another indicator, which is known as the Bollinger Band. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to the indicators. I'm going to search in for the double B Bollinger Bands, and let's bring in the Bollinger Bands. So Bollinger Bands here, whenever Shib was trying to get above the Bollinger Bands, has been good. Actually, no Bollinger Bands, but I do need Gaussian channel. All this is actually in my trading course, by the way. But the thing is that, yes, even the Bollinger Band suggests that whenever you're down at the lowest band, that's actually a very good sign. So if I okay, look at this. If you have this upper resistance, do you see the upper line right over here? And the thing is that you have the upper resistance coming down like this, the channel resistance, and then you have the Bollinger Band trying to get sideways. So the maximum you might be looking for a squeeze here is going to be until 23 of May. So in 9 days, I do believe you are going to have a move, because down the Bollinger Bands are actually getting tighter. And you can see the upper resistance right over there as well is getting tighter. Now, the other way to even look at it that supports the Bollinger Band is actually making a squeeze until 23 of May, is that you can simply just draw this trend line as well. Look at that, because then again, if Bollinger Bands doesn't serve justice, you have one support, move up, one support, move up, another support. You can actually continue to come down like this and sideways until 23 of May again, and then eventually pop up. And if you do pop to the upside, you're going back to where you came from, which is again 4,000 department. So my personal take is of course that we might be looking at Shib moving to the upside. I don't know what the daily EMAs are looking like. We still have to get above the daily EMA. That's a little bit of a problem, or let me just say a suspense. Now, the next thing is to take in the Gaussian channel. So I'm going to write in Gaussian, and we're going to go with the channel right there. Okay, so Gaussian channel is a very good indicator of a bull run, okay? And the thing about the Gaussian channel is that we don't want to see Shib getting below the Gaussian channel that much. So as long as you're above the Gaussian channel, or at least at the lowest support of the Gaussian channel, it's always good for a bull run. But unfortunately right now, what Shib is doing is that it is still hidden in that Gaussian channel. So I do expect 23 or maximum 24 of May to be a very big date in crypto for Shib. And right now, of course, you can see that when you get inside the Gaussian channel and you lose it, that's when it gets even worse, okay? So you want to stay above the Gaussian channel, or at least never go under the Gaussian channel. And right now, you can see that even on the lowest channel of the Gaussian, we are still extending the time until 23 of May. Look at this. So everything is really pointing to 23 of May. It's a big date, okay? It's a very big date. So we might, in the meantime, we might see another push down to maybe 21.75 like this. Just very small, tiny scalp can happen in the middle. and then eventually my take is you break above and you start to go to the upside. Why do I say break above though? Why do I say break to the upside? Well, the progress of SHIB here on the daily is that we are making a regular bullish divergence. Basically, you can see the price is a little bit sideways like that, probably even climbing up, and your RSI is actually moving up. Now, this is the daily. What if I showed you the 4-hour time frame? Let's do that. So let's look at the 4-hour time frame here, and you can notice that this as well, this one is also pointing out that there is a buying activity. Look at the RSI, it's actually climbing up, okay? So it's moving up, it's ascending to the upside. So buying activity is definitely up there. And see you until 23 of May, because 23 again is a big date. And that's all for the video. If you're new, do make sure you're following me, as you may never see the channel again. And I'm going to see you the next one in the office.